traders, hi, welcome back, and interested parties who are looking to sort of dabble in Forex, welcome to the channel. Look, I don't have a great deal of viewers coming on or subscribers, but I just hope to the people that do watch, that this is helping a little bit. And what I'll be doing from now on as well, I'm only using a 2 deviation Bollinger Band arrangement with a 20-day moving average as well as the midline. So I'll be uploading everything that I used to upload to the forum. I'll be uploading it publicly so people can follow my journey. The goal is to, I've been demo trading since October last year. I think it was around the 21st of October last year, and it was 5,000 initially. I got down around 8% drawdown or even more, and I've turned that around. There was a lot of small risk trades. I was still learning, so I wasn't even at, sometimes it was like 0.5% for 2 positions, and I've grown it. It's been, I believe, 12 trades. I think it's been 12 winning trades because I've won money, but 10 would be actual winning, and there are a couple of trades that were just scratchings, so we're just above break even. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll do what I do. So Monday, how I would play it is I don't take any trades on Monday. Typically what I find is, and we'll show this, so let's go, I was looking at the USD yen. Okay, so, and I've got the lines here. So on the Monday, what happens is, and again, it's a little bit skewed because of the holiday as well on the 4th for 4th of July for Americans. So, the market's going to be a little weird, especially with the New York session. For me in Perth, that would start, things kicking off really around 9:30 in the evening. So, last night it was, things were, a little bit slower. So this is broken out, and I was watching this, and then what I do is I don't like taking Mondays, because normally what happens on a Monday is the reverse of what happened that will happen in the meat of the week, so to speak. That's just the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and again Friday for someone like me who holds trades. You've got to sort of be braced. If you're taking a buy, it's probably going to retrace a little bit because there's going to be sellers ending the week taking their profits and whatnot. So that's a consideration to have. So now I'm looking into it, and this is not really tradable. So we've had a retrace. What I would have liked to have seen is another one of these, small indecisive candles. I wouldn't call that bearish at all. But that sort of turn, there might have been some data out. I don't really keep track of fundamentals, to be honest. It's not how I back tested. And, obviously I just take it when it's the price action's good. That's what I look for. So, and there it is there. So, I mean, the expansion isn't quite there. Yeah, so, I mean, it's not diabolical. There's still a lot of time for that candle. If that candle can turn and sort of sticks its head above there, then I'll have an entry 10 pips above that. I'll play like that. We'll go to the weekly and see how it's sort of looking. I like the line graph just to sort of, alright, so here's my entry. I mean, there is a little bit of resistance there. I wouldn't call that, major. Alright, so my backtesting video should be up as well. That's done processing. It's a lot quicker to process than Vimeo as well. They were wanting 24 US a month for the business account. So would you call this a business? Really not quite yet. If I was live trading $20,000 account or something, you're making 2% a month or something, 5%, fair enough. And I'm providing signals, but I'm really not doing that. So it's not really appropriate that I think they charge me that. So I won't be using their services anymore. But yeah, so guys, this is sort of how I sort of have the week. So the Tuesday, it's pretty early. It's only like 4:30 in the afternoon here in Perth. So again, and there's time. So if I go to the 4-hour, there's so that candle closes. Then I wait for probably the other candle, which would close at 9 o'clock my time, and we'd sort of go from there. Now, I did forget to do the risk disclaimer, guys. So just to reiterate, this is an educational service. It's not professional advice. I've only been trading this as a demo account since October, like I've said. So, and I've got the risk disclaimer in writing as well. So just please be careful. Don't just go, oh, Scott said this and he's going to buy this, and please don't do that. Like, I'm not a professional. I'm still a novice. And I'm not even trading real money yet. And if you do want to trade real money, I did that. I jumped in too early, got a small account. lost a few $100s. So I was lucky. I had, the Naked Forex Now forum or whatever, resource you refer to. Your mentor or your trading coach should tell you, like, do not just jump in with live money straight away, because it's really not appropriate and your psychology's off. So this is, obviously it's a long journey, but that's, I'll be constantly learning and evolving. So this is not a signal service. This is not Scott's hot tips, buy, whatever. It's not that. It's just following my journey from the demo account to a small live account to, I would call a standard account. Would that be around 20,000 or so? For me, it probably wouldn't be that. It'd probably be matching what I did with the demo, which would be a $5,000 account. And I would still have the demo account, and I'd have another small account, probably with AxiTrader I'm going to do, and I'll be using that as a point of comparison. So, if Oana, obviously Oana and Axie are pretty big, names, so they're not going to be, dodgy, but, I'll be looking to have my money in the best possible broker. Anyway, guys, so there's no trade on the USD yen. I've sort of ranted on, and, but, we'll see the majors just out of curiosity. I like to sort of look at that. I will scan all 32 odd pairs, or 30 because I've got gold and silver. I don't trade it with this method. So the 4-hour euro, sorry, the euro. All right, euro. Interesting again. So that's, yeah. I mean, if it was a little slow down and then back on, that'd be fine. But that's, that to me, is it a swing? Probably. Well, I mean, you want two. You want that's one jab at to come back and another. Then I'd say we might be talking a reversal, but reversals aren't really my bread and butter. They're pretty difficult, I find. So USD CAD. So I got out of this. I was in this for a little while. I didn't really like this. It was petered out, and I was floating just above. I was in equity high, so I just close out and get to break even, and so the rules were modified slightly, but there was discretion involved, and I feel that decision is it hasn't sort of shot down again, so it's not too bad. Yeah, so we might be seeing a bit of a flatline situation here, and then the pound. Not really interested. Oh, the daily is a little bit of expansion, but that's not really great, price action. So there's a few considerations if we have a checklist. So there's got to be good price action. It doesn't necessarily have to be strict, like an engulfing candle or like a kangaroo type candle that Walter teaches. And pardon me for my terminology, but it's got to be good price action in the context of the situation. It's got to be trending. That's probably good enough. It would be good enough if it's clearing this. It's fine. So. And what I mean by that is it's just, that's good enough, really. That's done enough for me to warrant. So again, it's a little subjective by the eye, but that's why you do a lot of back testing. So you improve your ability to perceive the charts, to read price action, and the more and more time you practice something, the better you get. And then support resistance, which is for me is established on the weekly. And that's pretty much it. And then, the time of the week, like the Monday and the Friday is sort of, it's a little more challenging, and that's my personal preference. So that's how I will play it. New Zealand. Sorry guys, I try to keep this a bit short, but it's sort of my little rant. Wow, okay, it's fallen off a little bit. Oh, it's interesting. Yeah, not enough though. Yeah, so it's still not. But it'd be worth watching. See what happens. RBA held rates as well. But that was sort of expected though, so just a little bit of weakening. It loves being range bound though, the Aussie dollar. My man Ben made a little bit of money out of this, I'm sure he did. Very nice. And yeah, and the USD that was expansion, but it's sort of the daily doesn't have to be like a strong trend as well, but it needs to have a little bit of upward momentum for a buy if I'm taking it on the 4-hourly. Anyway guys, look, thank you for watching, and I'll upload this straight away, and happy trading and enjoy your week. Bye.